Hi, and thanks so much for joining me for this luxury beauty haul. If you'd like to see that, please keep watching. I did pick up quite a bit from Chantecaille. I thought the sale was an excellent time to try some new things as well as pick up a backup or two. So I did pick up a backup of the blush. At first I thought I didn't need it, but I am actually going through the one that I have quite quickly. So I picked up the coral version. So some of you had some questions about which ones were which. The manta ray is the more coral version. And then you convinced me to pick up the other one as well. So this is the one in whale shark, and it is, wow. This is kind of an unboxing of sorts. I just took them out of their boxes. So this is a pink color. It's much lighter than I thought it would be. Interesting. So I know that some of you love both of them, so I picked up both. So here's the comparison. Normally I wouldn't pick this, but so many of you suggested I pick this up as well, so I did. So we will see how this one works on me. I like the highlighter in here though. So now I have manta ray, a backup, and then also the pink one. I also picked up another shade in their Future Skin Foundation. I love this formula, but Shea, even though, okay, let's see, what did I have first? I think I had Sand, way too rich. Then I picked up Shea, but since then I must have been inside quite a bit because that one was even coming across as a little bit too tan for me. So then I picked up Cream, and I feel like this is almost the most perfect color match for me. So it has a little bit more warmth in it. It has a little bit more peachiness in here. I will swatch this next to the existing one that I have, which is, what is it again? Shea. I will swatch this one next to Shea so you can see the difference. Actually, when I opened this, I put it on last night just because I was excited to see how it looked. So I'll also swatch it next to NC35 just so you can see the difference in case you know your NC35. So I think I've forgotten a couple times to swatch them against NC35 because that's a reference point for many of you, so I will continue to try to do that. And if there are other ways that you think I can show the comparisons better, please let me know. I would love to do that for you. I did pick up the Just Skin Tinted Moisturizer as well. And you know who was really helpful? Janelle. I don't think I said that enough last time. Janelle, who works for Chantecaille, has been so helpful. I just direct message her on Instagram and ask her about shades. She and I look very similar in coloring too, which is helpful because she was able to steer me in the right direction with both Cream, because honestly I was going to go even lighter to just mix it in with Shea, but she convinced me that Cream would be a good choice. She was definitely spot on with that one. I'll leave her information below. She's really sweet. I felt bad I was actually direct messaging her on a weekend because I think it was like towards the end of the sale, but I really needed to know. So she's very gracious, and I know I've sent a couple of you over to her, so please follow her on Instagram. She's really helpful. So she also helped me out with this one for the Just Skin Tinted Moisturizer because I was looking at this and I was looking at the one a little bit more rich than this. So this is tan, and tan is beautiful. So these, like, their complexion products are amazing. I'm really curious about the concealer that I got. So it's the corrector, I can't remember the name of it, but it's coming in the mail. If it comes by this point, I will insert an image of it now. I don't know if it's going to really be able to address my dark spots. I did want to see how they worked together. At least I could probably use it under the eye. So she helped me with that shade as well. Speaking of complexion products, I mentioned this in my favorites, but it is part of my haul, the sunscreen. And I really hesitate on making such a quick judgment about something without using it for a while, but I'm just so impressed with this so quickly. It is SPF 45, works nicely without makeup, so if you don't like that sunscreen feel on your face, you won't get that with this, and it works really beautifully with makeup as well, so it doesn't interfere with anything. I just love this so, so much. Then I picked up the serum, this Nano Gold Energizing Eye Serum. Now, Janelle also let me know that this is a glass bottle, so be very careful with it because, as you know, things that roll off on my countertops end up breaking because our floors are so hard. We have finished or polished concrete. So I'm being very careful with this, and I like it, except let me know if you're having this problem or if I'm doing something wrong. So the roller ball on this sits kind of low. So there's this like edge here of the plastic that I feel when I'm going like this under my eyes. Let me know what you think, because I'm trying to figure out like how to gently apply this, but I feel like it's contacting the skin around my eyes a little bit, this edge. I did ask my husband, I tried it on his eye. Actually, I wanted to experiment and do one on one eye and not on the other just to see what would happen. But he said he didn't feel that, so I don't know if it's just the anatomy of my eye. Let me know. I also picked up the bronzer. I have Goa already, so this is Serena. So we'll try this one as well because I like more of a golden tan. This one actually doesn't look as warm as I thought it would be, but we're gonna try this. So I'm excited about that. I've been wanting that one for a long time, so it's a good time to pick it up during the sale. Then we have this, another one of these. So I have two, and this is my third one. I picked this one up in Monte Carlo. Oh, Grace and Riviera are the colors. Oh, Mo Makeup, Mo Beauty is the one who convinced me to pick this up. She had, I think, all of them, and she tried them all on in her video. So I'll link her video below if you want to see them, but she was a trooper and tried them all on, and this is the one that she convinced me I needed to pick up, so I did pick up this as well. Haven't tried it yet, but I mean, the colors are so pretty. I did pick up the Brightening Essence. I think at first I said I didn't need it because I still had my Clé de Peau, but I actually want to try these side by side. So before I run out of that one, so I'm now using this on the left side of my face, and I'm continuing to use Clé de Peau on the right side of my face. So we'll get a side-by-side comparison to see if one is more effective than the other or if I'm getting the same results. So that'll be really interesting. You know, with my dark spots, anything I can do. I've been using that Clé de Peau for such a long time, and it does work really well. I just wanted to see what this could do as well. So I will let you know. Then I did pick up the Brightening Eye Pencil, which I've been wanting and I'm looking for. One of you gave me a recommendation for another company. I can't remember, but this one looks promising because I like their Black Forest eyeliner, the one in that greenish shade. Oh gosh, that's so beautiful. And so this, I just drew on my hand here. It feels like it has the same kind of glide to it. So one thing I've noticed with eye brightening pencils is sometimes they come across as like patchy, or they'll kind of skip as they go along. This one, if it's anything like the Black Forest formula, I shouldn't have that problem. So hopefully it's not too light because that's another issue with me, but we'll try it. And then I picked up more powders. So I love, I may have it right here. I love the Hummingbird powder. One of you was looking for it, so I will try and find it for you somewhere. It again pops up here and there, and it's very sporadic where it shows up. So I will try and link it if you're interested. Yeah, sometimes like all of LA will have it, or something like that, something that's not a major department store. I will try and find it for you. But I love that powder. But I thought if I love their powder so much, let me try some more powders. I feel like this is like the powder foundation concealer channel because really I find myself using those a lot because that's the most important part for me, is to get this all figured out and then the other part's just fun. But in terms of complexion products, I really need them to work. So I picked up this powder. Look how beautiful the packaging is. It's so simple and sleek. So there were a couple, just two choices, and the other one looked like it was a little bit cool toned. So this is light, but now I'm looking at it, it looks really light. But I was hoping under my eyes, because that's the only thing this Hummingbird powder doesn't do for me, is that under the eyes it doesn't really set as well as some other powders. So I thought I'd pick this up just to set under the eyes. So we'll see. It has a puff. My favorite. And then I picked up another powder. This is the HG Perfecting Powder, and anything that says perfecting powder, I am very interested in that. So I picked mine up in, I don't know, is this the only shade? I don't remember. It looks really light. This is it. Okay, I'm gonna have to look because I honestly can't recall if there were choices in this one. But this one also looks light, so we'll see. But then again, so did this. This one looked light to me. When I first got it, I wasn't sure, but now it's like my only powder that I really use. But oh, yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Powders are funny. It's like you never know what they really look like till you put them on. And it's always usually a surprise to me if it works or not. Okay, then on to some PR. House of Sillage, they sent over another lovely, lovely item. They're expanding their Bow lipstick case collection. The Whispers in the Garden collection. Actually, that little perfume bottle is Whispers of Innocence. That's the one I keep back there that they kindly gifted me. So they kindly gifted me one of the Bow lipstick cases. So they have several coming out. So this one is this beautiful peach color. This one is called Whispers of Enlightenment. Explore the House of Sillage's exclusive Whispers in the Garden Bow Lipstick Case collection. As you wear and use each bow lipstick case, you're reminded of the power of the words whisper to our soul, as these are the nutrients that cultivate strength, wisdom, love, and happiness. Adorned with over 300 placed diamond-cut Swarovski crystals, the finished high shine enamel to harmonize with our Whispers in the Garden Parfum collection. Whispers of Enlightenment, manifesting your ultimate purpose in life. I feel like if you know your purpose in life, everything else falls into place. So that one is, I love that one. They also sent over a few lipsticks. So this one is Queen, and I have on Queen right now. So of course I had to try on the lipsticks right away. One thing with bold lipsticks is sometimes they can migrate, and unlike a lighter colored lipstick, you can really see if it's out of place. These don't do that, and then when you eat or it starts to wear off, it's a very even kind of fade. It does leave quite a bit of color though, even when the lipstick is wiped off. So that's one thing I'm really impressed with these lipsticks. So I especially love their bold colors. They also sent over 2 more lipsticks. This is in Prince. And then this is in Baron. This one right here, really pretty. I've got to try on all of the lip colors for you. Actually, I filmed it once, but that was so long ago, I thought, let me just redo it, and then I can include these other shades as well. So thank you again, House of Sillage, for sending those over complimentary. It's always such a treat to receive your items in the mail, and they make me so happy to look at them because they're so stunning. I mean, the packaging is stunning. These will launch on Friday the 14th, which I believe is tomorrow. So if you're interested, make sure you head over to House of Sillage. I will include a link below. It's an affiliate link. You don't have to use it. If you want to though, it's there for you. If not, you can always access that externally. Then I got some other PR from a company that I am well acquainted with because I love their eyebrow products. So Wonder Brow, that is my only probably non-luxury item that I wear every day, is my eyebrow, because it does such a nice job of laying down the shape, stays put. It's a great shade. It's a nice cool shade. So I get asked about my eyebrows a lot, and that is the one thing I keep going back to over and over. I don't know how many times I've purchased the Wonder Brow product, but it really does perform really reliable, and it makes such a big difference when I have my eyebrows done versus not having them done. I feel like it just pulls everything together to have my brows done. Sometimes it's more light, sometimes it's darker, but in the end, I always use that to put the base down. So they contacted me because they have new products by a person that I think is such a classic beauty. So Catherine Zeta-Jones has started her own beauty line, and that's in partnership with Wonder 2, who makes the Wonder Brow. So I knew that their Wonder Brow product was amazing. So I only expected great things with these items as well. So she's come out with it's called Casa Zeta-Jones, a mascara. I couldn't really see what color the pencils were in that ad, but now that I see them, they are really pretty. So there's one that's called Gilda Gold, and you know how I love a gold eyeliner, especially for the waterline. So I'm really excited about that. And then there's also one called Beach Bronze. So these are right up my alley in terms of especially getting that shade in the waterline. I really like it for that. So I thought it was interesting. She didn't go with just like a black or a brown eyeliner. She went with something like these. So I am truly excited to try these. So thank you so much for sending those over. Those were launched on July 22nd. I believe they are available now. So I will definitely be trying those out as well. So thank you again, Wonder 2 and Casa Zeta-Jones, for sending these over to me to try. I forgot. And then I bought some other things from Chantecaille. So I have a fragrance coming in. So that is inspired by House of Sillage, because House of Sillage really got me into fragrance, because for the longest time I had such a hard time finding fragrance that I liked. And then House of Sillage started sending them to me, and I really was trying them out. I have become accustomed to wearing fragrance now. So when I saw that Chantecaille had fragrance, I really wanted to try it. Now that was really like, I had no idea. I still have no idea what I'm getting into with that, because I've never smelled them in person. So I will share with you. So I actually picked that up for my husband and me, so we'll share it. And that's it for today's video. So please take care of each other, stay well. And if you enjoyed this video, if you learned something, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.